What's poppin', everybody? It's your girl Princess Joyce 704 with another Warframe video. So today we're gonna go over how you can get the Sister of Parvos Lich, so that way you can get a Tenet weapon. So before we get started, you will need one specific weapon in order to do this. You will need the Zorax. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you will have to complete a Warframe quest, so it's like a side quest, and you will have to complete the Deadlock Protocol. If you haven't completed that mission, that I recommend to turn back around, do that mission, and then come back to this video, okay? Okay. The Zorax will look like this, so you will need to equip this weapon in order to catch a Sister Lich. So I am using Caliban. It's best to use frame that can nuke enemies real quick and real fast, and you will understand why. Hey guys, so I actually forgot to put in the video as far as the element of the weapon. So if you are wanting your weapon that you pick out to be a specific type of element, for example, if you want your Kuva or Tenet weapon to be heat, you will go in with amber. If you want it to be cold, you will go in with frost. Electricity, Caliban. Impact, you will use Gauss. Toxin, you will use a Goth. Magnetic, Mag. And lastly, radiation, you will use Nyx. So screenshot this if you want. So if there is a specific type of element that you want for your weapon, here it is. And let's continue with the video. Right, so it's best to go do this on solo. And you will go to Pluto and go to Hydra, and it's going to be a capture mission. Okay, so you're just going to do the mission just like normally to hurry up real quick and to capture the enemy.
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point.
Okay.
Well done.
So after you capture the mission, you want to look around the area to find a golden hand. I'm just trying to build up some energy. Okay, here we are. So first you want to clear out the area. No enemies should be around when you do this. Really, Reville? You will come see me when I'm trying to do a tutorial. Alright, so I'm just effing around. But that token right there, that crown, that's exactly what you need to get inside the golden hand. Alright, so once you clear the area, you're gonna go up to the golden hand. And it's gonna be this token that you're going to give it. Now, once we get in here, we have to kill at least 25 enemies to unlock a Sister of Parvos to come out, so that way we can catch it. All right. And I think like if you max out on all 75 kills, you get some type of reward. But I never got to that point. But whatever. Let's get into it.
Void disturbance. Tenor forces need backup within Granum Void. Gateway collapse imminent.
Right. So enemies right there.
And destroy Parvos' specters. You don't have long.
Basically, you're just going to throw the Zorax around. Alright, we just got it on time. And see, it's a timer on this too, so you gotta be very quick. Then you come right back. Lois says it's not enough, but that's okay. We're not here to beat any records and stuff like that. So once you start moving around, you should hear like a little sound music that come on. There we go.
Parvos Granum. This next candidate claims she has shed the bonds of idleness and
All right.
aspires
You want to be real quick
to
with this.
become your sister.
So you go up to the enemy, and if it's a weapon you want, take it. If it's not, you gotta leave and do it all over again.
I shall see whether your core is diamond or dross. Embrace the pain. It is the birth pang of your power.
Great
And that's how
work.
you capture.
I am pleased with your performance.
So it's a bit tedious of capturing. If you have done Kuva Lich before, it's a little bit different. You know, you just go to do a capture mission. You don't have to do all that extra stuff. You just gotta do the mission, wait a little bit, the lights will start flickering, and then you will get your Lich. All right, so here is my sister Lich.
By the head, the current will flow, and you will dance the beat.
Okay. So you will use the same mods for your Parazon, just like for the Kuva Lich. And what I usually do is I will use a Ul mod, so I already got one right here. And we're just going to rock off with these right now until I learn more of my Lich. So here's my trick. So I use a Ul as the very first one, so the Ul is like a free pass, so it can still go through. And what I do is I typically go on the mission by myself until I know the first mod to use. And that first mod, whatever mod it will come up over here, I'll put it right in the middle. And then when my Lich comes out again, the first stab will be free. And then the second stab, it will let me know if it's a good one, if that's the right mod in the right slot. If it is, it will turn white. If it's not, it will turn yellow. So let's get into it. All right, so you will look at your star chart and you will know this with Sister of Parvos. It will be blue and it starts off in Venus.
This place is no longer your concern.
So the best ones to do in the very beginning is a capture mission, exterminate. I thought they would have a survival, but a defense is fine. But I noticed with the Sister of Parvos, they're more easy. It's a pain in the butt to get one, but to catch it is a lot easier than a Kuva Lich. So let's do a capture. So what's going to happen is throughout the mission, you're going to see like hounds, like these robot hounds. And they're going to be in that Sister of Parvos symbol in the red. Oh wait, I didn't change my weapon. Oh well, it'll be fine. Should have went with whips. Oh, let's see another one. See how like quick it fills up? With the Kuva, oh my god, it takes forever. Okay, so a quick tip too, if you do decide to switch to a different frame, make sure that you're on the right loadout slot. Because I made one for Tech Rock when I was doing Tech Rock once in a while time, and yeah. So And this is why I'm slowly becoming the Whip's main. Because she gets it done. She gets this job done. After you get your list, if you want to see like the status of the weapon that you got, the weakness that your Lich has, it will all say it right here. You will go to your menu and you will click this icon right here. It'll be right next to the Nightwave icon.
Those you have killed are always with you.
The Hound will have whatever helmet that you have on your Warframe that you stab it with. So this Lich weakness is corrosive, radiation, and heat, but they are resistant to gas. And her weapon is 38% electricity. So what I'm doing is I'm actually going to fuse this weapon into the one I have now to make that bonus element go higher. The maximum you can get all like your Kuva, your Tenet weapons and Coda weapons all the way up to 60%. So it's not really for mastery, but if it's a weapon that you really like and you want to have that element status to go all the way up to 60, then yeah, you would have to do this. So yeah, so it's fun but also a pain in the butt. But we're almost there to learn our first mod, so let's keep continuing. So when you're out in the public and you're doing a mission, if it's someone just come out, be nice and help them out. But that person definitely got theirs. They was waiting for them. They was waiting for that person, like, damn. Think I don't know if, sometimes people do that. They don't want to stab it because it might be a little bit too early for them. If you notice that eventually the Lich will leave, but I think eventually they got it now. Okay, Nova. What? Sometimes Sister of Parvos be saying some crazy shit. I don't think this is mine. Yeah, cause mine, I think mine have red hair. Yeah. So yeah, that's an example of like when you see that someone's not stabbing theirs, it might be a little bit too early for them.
As a maprico falls from the shaken tree, so too falls fortune from the eye.
Right, so our first mod is wrists. So you can go to your menu.
It is here.
And you will click modified. And she's getting furious, so she might pop up on us real soon. Let's hit modified. And so it's risks that we know. So we're going to see what happens if I was hoping I'll have one. We got one more in me. So we're gonna put risk right in the middle. So like I said earlier, when she does come out, this is going to be a free stab. And then if this turns white, that means that mod is in the correct slot. If it turns yellow, then that means it's going to be in a different slot. All right, we're going to do another defense mission. Now watch, people won't be in this one. And my Lich will come out. It will just be my luck. Yep, I told you. All right, first stab. That's a freebie. Oh, someone just joined in.
Sisters of Parvos,
Second one. Oh, we are lucky. So of course this third one is not going to go through.
value of flesh and blood. Do your final
Damn, she messed me up. So if you don't get all 3 stabs right, they do rank up, so they're leveling up to be a little bit harder. We dropped our weapon. I don't know what the heck.
claim my due.
You know what? That is definitely a glitch. It just looked like a whole scene just happened over there. Yo, she really stuck here. All right, so here's what it would look like when you have your stabs. So this is our first try. As you see, the ul is a freebie, so we get that one. The wrist was at the right spot, so it turned white. So this mod we just put as a guess, but that was incorrect. It was either incorrect mod or it was on the incorrect slot. So that's why we have to still continue getting our stabs. Stab these little robot hounds. That way we can learn what the second mod is, and then we can try it out and put the second mod on the third slot. So let's keep continuing. And as I mentioned, if you fail to get all 3 stabs, your Lich will level up, and they will also move into a different planet. So right now we are going to Phobos. You are in public and you didn't get the stab the hounds, you'll still get it as well. And I forgot if I mentioned this. Your Lich will also still your ish, so they can steal your credits, sometimes your endo. So far she just stole money from me, so I don't think she cared about anything else. All right, so we know our second one. So after this mission, we're gonna put that new mod in our third slots. Right, so our second mod that we learned is Vohm.
Must I watch you wait?
And we do have one. Oh, thank goodness. I'd be getting nervous if I don't have it. Then I have to do like a relic mission. We ain't trying to do all that. Okay. All right, so fingers crossed. But hopefully all 3 will be right. So we got our freebie. We got wrist. So we know that is the correct position in slot 2. Now, question is going to be Vohm. So if Vohm is in the right slot, it will turn white. If not, it will turn yellow. Now, since we know it is one of the mods for our Lich, that just means that it's in the incorrect spot. So if it does turn yellow, all we gotta do is just turn this. We'll put the Vohm mod into the first slot and then have the ul as last. But if we learn our third mod before catching our Lich, then we're just gonna put that mod as the last one. So, but remember, your ul mod is your best friend.
Your job is to distract the enemy while a fellow Tenno operative raids the ship for much-needed supplies. Make your presence known. Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support.
I have
All right, here she is.
As Parvos put
Now let's see
it, now I strike.
if we can get all three.
Too late to make an effort now. Finally, you show promise. That taste, blood and metal. I remember. Let me teach you the value of breath and blood.
Life support on the way.
Ah, all three was right. So she is fleeing to Neptune. So after we done this mission, we are going to do a Railjack mission. Shout out to the person that did not help me. Please don't be like that person. All right, so this is just me, but I'm switching over to my Hildred. I like using Hildred for my Railjack.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno seems.
So after you get all three stabs, your Lich will flee, and they have fled to Neptune, and it will say right here, Sister of Parvos. So you would do need a Railjack mission. You could do this solo, or you could do this in public. I like doing this in public, just to help out other people as well. All right, so there's a mission that you have to complete first. You gotta destroy like some captain ships, stuff like that. And after that, that's when you'll go in here.
Have faith, sister. When your time comes, your sisters shall sing. But your time is not yet.
This is how you repay me for showing you Mr. Parvos' light? You better start showing some gratitude, or I don't think we can be friends. Things are gonna change around here. Oh, indeedy duty, and yes sirree! Things are gonna change. Why do you have to make me choose between you and Mr. Parvos? You know that's no choice I can make.
Fight well, sister. Parvos sends you guardian specters. Turn the strength of the Tenno back against them. Specters destroyed. She has only herself now.
You're not my friend! You're a fake tin thing! As fake as all my sisters!
Ah, well, I have a less weak sisters.
What? You can't be here! How can you be here? Oh, this is all going wrong! It just breaks my heart to have to do this.
Sister, your desire has been rewarded with protection from Brother Parvos. Deploying specters. May they be your shields. Your guards have fallen. If you too must fall, exact a grievous price.
I'm so proud of you. But you need to be quiet now. Oh my. You just worked her right over, didn't you?
Which,
You should apologize to your mother for the dirty gurdy you turned out to be.
so they stabbed and then left us.
You're making a big mistake.
That's
here,
so
Tenno.
corny. Now you're gonna help out
I'm a
other
strong,
people.
confident sister at the height of her power, and you're not.
mighty Parvos. My desire this day is not to die, and I grasp it.
Authorizing protected Spectre deployment. I shall not lose another of my sisters. You stand undefended, sister. Show them how hard we can fight.
You'll meet a bad end. You will. Bullies always do.
Look, I am actually going to hurt you quite badly. It's only fair to let you know that.
Get back up and fight, you useless object! No, not yet. Please.
Sisters, retrieve her corpse.
All right, here's mine.
Failed. It's a race.
I shall name this ship the traditional way by smashing a tenor against the hull. Is it still here? Is it persisting?
Spectres, stand by my sister and shield her from all harm.
This will be over disappointingly fast.
Spectres down. This must now
All right.
be your final stand, sister.
So we're gonna go over this after this. The left is gonna be convert, and the right's gonna be vanquish. I'll explain the difference in a bit. 3, because that person left. So when you have all 4 people in the party, you can all get 4 keys. But because I had an idiot leaving, we missed out on the 4th one. Okay, so after that, you will get a message from Otis of the weapon, and that we can retrieve it from our foundry. And then also, you'll get a hounds. I think there's like 3 different hounds that you can get that also goes towards your mastery as well. So let's go over 2 things. So the first one is the difference of converting your Lich and vanquish your Lich. So what I just did, I vanquished it. So when you vanquish it, you are going to get their weapon. Okay? So it's either like your first time getting the weapon, or you're trying to fuse the weapon. So that's where you're going to aim for. Convert is where you can actually convert their Lich to be a helpful buddy. So if you're in a mission and you die and you revive yourself, when you revive yourself, your Lich buddy can come out and help you out. Or people like to trade them. Either somebody that is starting their Kuva or sister Lich, if they are in the trading market trying to find a particular weapon, ephemera, and also these come with ephemeras too, or how, whatever the case might be, if they're trying to sell a Lich for plat, you want to go to the convert side. Now these Holokeys that I've mentioned, they are a pain in the butt to get, and that's why it's important to do it with a whole squad, because it makes it a little bit more easier. But what you do is you will have to go to any relay, and then you will go to syndicates, and you will go to the Pervin sequence. And when you come up to him, you're going to click on browse merchandise. So you have your Tenet primary weapons, your Tenet secondary weapons that you're going to get from the Sister of Parvos that we just did. However, with Tenet melee weapons, you gotta get them from Euro Glass, this guy right here. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but to get them, you will need 40 corrupted Holokeys. So I literally just made it. So this is why you should not be an idiot and leave the squad. Because, like, literally what just happened, the person would just be a selfish or an a-hole and knew that it's a pain in the butt to get these Holokeys. And I mean, they're ripping themselves off by not getting a Holokey as well. You're just gonna get your stab and that's it. So they're an idiot at the end of the day. So anywho, so now that I have enough, I know for sure I have this. But even after you get all the melee weapons, if you want to increase the percentages of their elements, you basically have to collect all these freaking Holokeys to get the weapon, purchase it, and then fuse it together. And we'll get to fusing weapons in just a bit. So the only melee weapon I have is this one for sure. So I'm going to get this one. This is like a primary slash melee weapon. It shows up on my, it shows up under primary for whatever reason. I think because it shoots, but still technically is a melee weapon. Whatever. So we're gonna get this one. Oh, need some more weapon slots.
A mutually beneficial exchange.
All right, you keep showing up. You want to show up on this tutorial. You just want to show off. Wally has been visiting me a lot, you guys. I don't know if it's because the old pieces coming out, but they have been visiting me like crazy in that same seat each time. So once you get to your foundry, you're going to see the weapon that you got from your Lich. You're going to claim it.
Operator, I run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me.
Okay, so let me go to a random slot. And I think that is a primary. Oh wait, no. It's a secondary. Okay, it's a secondary. So you see how we have, well, the one that I originally got. Okay, I was about to be mad at myself. I'm like, is this already 60%? But no, this is actually 40%. The math don't be mathing sometimes with the percentages. So the one we got is like 38%. And right now our main weapon is 40% electricity. So what you do is you'll click on the original weapon that you got. You click upgrade. And you will click on actions. And right here, fusion. We'll come up with the weapon. So yeah, actually it was 37.6% electricity. So you see, the math don't be mathing. The math don't be mathing, but whatever. So we just got a little bit of an increase, 4%. Yeah. So, but I'm only doing this, like fusing these weapons so I can get corrupted keys. Because as you see, it's a pain in the butt. But, gonna fuse that. So you just gotta type fuse. And then boom. Your electricity went up to 44%. Alright, you guys, and that's how you get a Sister of Parvos Lich. That's how you get a Tenet weapon. And you also learned about corrupted Holokeys and how much they are a pain. Let me know in the comments below if you have any advice or tips for new players that are trying to learn how to do these Lich runs. I will do a tutorial for Kuva Liches. I actually prefer doing Kuva Liches versus Sister Parvos because they are a pain. They are a pain in my opinion. But let me know in the comments below. And until next time, Tenno, I will see y'all in the next video. Take care, y'all.